The reason you crossed paths is about to become clear. Welcome, Gemini, to Inside This Love Chapter 2. So this reading is timeless and it can guide you through any kind of relationship, from a love long past to someone you've shared decades with or someone new. So please take what resonates and leave what it doesn't. But let's begin. Before starting, and as I'm shuffling the cards, please take a moment to read the pinned comment, because it will guide you in connected to the energy we are exploring today, okay? So with this energy oracle now, we are going to see the blueprint of why the two of you met. I'm very curious. Let's have a look. And here we've got victory. Wow. There is a lot. I got flooded immediately with loads of messages when I turned this card. So first of all, it's like victory within what you felt, both of you. Maybe that kind of feeling about a relationship. Oh my God, it never works out. Or why do I always meet people that they don't resonate with me, that, you know, or it never goes anywhere, and so on and so forth. So the reason why you met is to dispel this. And the other factor, so this is more of an inner factor, okay? And then there is the outside factor as well. Also, to be able to choose, what I'm sensing here, Gemini, is to be able to choose the person that you personally feel is the correct one for you, and that it's going to work out, and show people that that is the case. You know, I'm sensing a bit of the same kind of energy that I got from just the previous reading, the Taurus one, even though in a different way. It's that kind of intellectual revenge. It's a very, very heavy word here. But I'm just looking for recognition more than a revenge, but that it gives you great pleasure. Now, also, another reason here that I'm sensing is the fact that the two of you could do beautiful things together. Maybe you both have in mind, even before you met, to create something quite important, maybe for just the two of you, or for, you know, the collective, you know, at large, your community. And you are going to be very victorious in the way that the two of you would mesh, would create such a strong power for this, you know, path, this journey, this project that you have. Win-win situation here. So now we are going to go deeper into the reading. And the first question we are going to answer is this. What was the deeper reason your path crossed? So before we just saw here the blueprint, and now we see the deeper reason, okay? And it's the Three of Swords. Again, I am sensing here that it's like in layers. If we feel about that victory card, the deeper reason is that to really let go of all the previous heartache, and also to let go of everybody that said I told you so, that added to the fact of this pain, this. I'm sensing, please let me know in the comment, Gemini, please, if you have encountered this type of energy or this type of thing that happened all the time, that if you were in a relationship and things didn't work out, at the end you had people telling you, I told you from the start, why do you always make decision? Why don't you look at this and look at that before getting into a relationship? Something of the sort. No. What part of you was this connection make to awaken? And here we've got the King of Pentacles. That there is also need of stability. What I mean by stability, more than likely, you know, because you're Gemini, and if you embody your typical archetype, you're very quick, you're very witty, you're very curious, you need innovation, and quirkiness as well. Not as much as the Aquarius, but quirkiness nevertheless. I sense that here within this connection, what awakened you, it's also the need, more than the need, the understanding and the wish for stability in a relationship. Yes, what I'm sensing here is that this person fulfill both things. From yes, you help me stay curious, you know, you're not boring me, excuse my French, and all that, so on and so forth, but at the same time you also give me that stability, and by feeling that, you understood the importance of it. What lesson arrived with this meeting? And here we've got the wheel, that we do change our desires, what we find not only appealing, but what we consider of the most importance, and other things that we think that they're not important at all, change with age, and not only with, you know, age, birthday by birthday, but with experience. And, you know, somebody could have an experience and arrive to a certain point of understanding when they're 80, and somebody when they're 20. It all depends, you know, we're all different souls. But to make you understand that we do evolve and we do change, you know. So this for me could have been, you know, you met, and maybe it was the type of meeting when you started to be interested in this person and you thought within yourself, wow, this is not the usual type I would go for. Please let me know in the comments, okay? What unresolved pattern did the two of you activate together? And here we've got the Knight of Swords, the effect of the speed. So this is beautiful. The resolved pattern that you activate together is the fact that, again, there could be that, you know, speed, things that they need to slow down a bit. The groundedness is here. So if you had problems in the past within yourself or within past relationship of not, you know, feeling grounded or not wanting to be so grounded, now that is not there anymore. But what is still unresolved is the fact of wanting to do things fast. Okay? You to get an idea or something, take decisions at the spur of the moment. And that is still unresolved. What growth was initiated by this encounter? Sorry, they're a bit slippery. And here we've got the King of Wands. Again, here I am sensing that there is the possibility of the two of you working together, because the King of Wands is also the entrepreneur. Sorry, as you can very well hear, English is not my first language. I'm very much trying my best. So there could be that understanding that the two of you are fueling each other passion for a project, for a communal project, for something that is like your baby, to give birth to that. And if that is not the case, I am also sensing that it could be hobbies or something, but they are very, very important to the two of you. Okay, never try to misspell the important, more than misspell, not understanding the importance that we should give to hobbies, because they really fulfill our emotional needs, and also we create. And you would be surprised of how many times somebody started with a hobby and then it became their long life journey. Now, what timing factor mattered in your meeting? And here we've got the Six of Cups. So was it maybe, is this person maybe someone that you know from the past? Did you grow up together, or did you grow up in the same place? Did you meet them when you went back maybe to your hometown? There is a sense of you going back to somewhere, or maybe even meeting this person through friends. There is a connection there with the past. Did the two of you have something in common of the way that you grew up, even maybe the way that you have been brought up within your families? But that is the timing factor. What purpose does this love serve in your life story? Absolutely beautiful, Gemini. The last card, just incredibly beautiful. Uh, so I'm sensing here, and I'm feeling very strongly. My emotion when I read, they really come out. I will not be able to read if I hold back emotions. So the purpose of this love in your life story is that one of truly experience for the first time what that beautiful love that comes from your soul. But when that soul is untouched, that is not been tarnished or is not been saddened by past relationship, it's like it comes directly from there. Okay, absolutely beautiful. So, Gemini, this chapter ends, but love's journey continue. What needed to surface, I feel it has surfaced. So please return anytime your heart seeks clarity. And if this chapter spoke to you, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the comment box below. And remember that there are other series on this channel you might enjoy. Each one explores love in its own way. And Gemini, stay curious. There is always more to discover. Thank you. Bye bye.